This is Bob. Bob is a great Binghamton University student. He's bright, goes to all of his classes, works well on teams, and even eats his vegetables. Bob loves Binghamton. He loves Binghamton's commitment to excellence. He loves the outstanding research that it produces, and he especially loves that he has a chance to grow with the university. Bob believes in the university's vision of becoming the premier public university in the Northeast. Bob wants to be the very best at what he does, and he wants to inspire others to be the very best at what they do, too. He's got a lot of ideas, but no way to turn them into reality. In other words, Bob wants to find his bigger big, his way to make a difference that impacts people far outside of his immediate circle. As great as Binghamton is, Bob worries that he might have to find the bigger big on his own. This makes Bob sad. Now imagine that there are a lot of other students just like Bob at Binghamton University, all striving to be excellent, all dreaming of finding their bigger big. What if all of them could team up and learn to create the bigger big together? Imagine a place where Bob and other inspired people could take their ideas. Imagine if together they learned about the innovation process from ideation all the way through implementation. And what if they learned how to structure organizations and measure the success of these practices while doing it? Imagine this group of students creating a brand and a culture based on a set of core values. Now imagine that these same students opened up an innovation pipeline between Binghamton University and some of the world's leading technology companies by creating lasting relationships with experts in the field. How would you feel if you saw this happen? How do you think Bob would feel? Imagine Bob after all of this happened. Bob isn't just a good student, he's a leader, an agent of change within the university. Bob's energy and excitement are magnetic, and other people are beginning to catch on. A movement has begun, and it's not only changing the way Bob and his team think, feel, and act, it's changing the way that everyone at Binghamton University thinks, feels, and acts too. This is exactly what 10 is currently working to accomplish. 10 is a movement built out of leading innovation and creativity, a brand new class offered by the Center for Leadership Studies at Binghamton University. 10 includes students from the School of Management and Watson School, so we're working across normal organizational boundaries. The friction of diversity drives a lot of what we do, and as a result, we delight in creating associations between unrelated or opposing things. We all believe in challenging assumptions, putting our passions to work, and living our lives to learn and grow. Our core beliefs and general makeup have guided us along our innovation journey. We started by learning and employing more than 50 creativity skills and mindset disruption techniques to build a culture that is excited about ideas and brimming with creative confidence. This has allowed us to embrace discomfort and become risk takers. Next, we started to network. Through email, phone, and Skype, we spoke directly with some of the world's leading innovation experts from companies such as GE Healthcare and Qualcomm. Those conversations gave us a lot of insight into how innovation works in the most innovative companies, and we've been learning and employing their best practices every step of the way. We see these relationships as long-lasting bonds between Binghamton University and the world's greatest companies. Once we built the culture and stepped into the right mindset, we began to generate a lot of ideas to answer big questions such as, who are we exactly, and what is our brand? We took inspiration from Murph, Chief of Global Design at GE Healthcare, who said, "Be 10 years old." We felt that this reflected our core values very well, so we stuck with it. We practiced the art of asking really good questions to recognize, deconstruct, and understand the problem before we move forward. In one semester, we have asked countless questions and generated more than 500 unique solutions for a myriad of problems. Part of what 10 is all about is being able to communicate and persuade. So we learned to pitch those ideas, and fast, with no time for preparation. We work in an uncertain environment, and we know that to function that way, we have to be prepared for anything. All of these processes are part of a bigger picture. 10 is a movement, a mindset, and a learning process. So in everything we do, we try to understand how innovation works. We analyze this from a leadership perspective by looking at what inspires innovation, and also from a strategic perspective. As 10 grows, we are constantly using path-breaking research and countless sources on innovation to help us build new structures and measurements into the movement. We do a lot of this by trial and error, and the experience has made us comfortable with the lion's share of innovation theories and practices. At 10, we're all like Bob. We want to be the best at what we do. We believe that we can create our bigger big. This is why we've worked so hard to make 10 something that's truly special. We believe that we are learning, teaching, and practicing innovation better than other innovation programs out there. If you believe in challenging assumptions, putting your passions to work, and living your life to learn and grow, then come join us. Maybe we can make a bigger big together.